This is the royal story. Welcome to my channel. Queen Elizabeth II will celebrate her 96th birthday in 2 months. To ensure that the elderly person is protected from the epidemic, the royal family has arranged for her to be moved from Buckingham Palace to the more secluded Windsor Castle since March 2020. Unfortunately, the elderly person still tested positive this year because her eldest son, Prince Charles, had visited her 48 hours before his own diagnosis. 2 days after the Queen's diagnosis, Buckingham Palace issued a new statement saying that the Queen will cancel the Valium teleconference because she still has mild flu symptoms. This unexpected situation immediately sparked concern among the public about the Queen's health, as this is the first time the old man has voluntarily cancelled work since her diagnosis. When Buckingham Palace announced the Queen's diagnosis, information had made it clear that the old man was not seriously ill and would still undertake a small amount of work, and on the same day, the Queen issued a statement congratulating the British Winter Olympics curlers on their gold and silver medals, and the next day, the old man released a document on the floods in Brazil, saying he was deeply saddened by the damage the floods had brought to the local people. It is worth noting that the release of these documents does not require the Queen's personal appearance, but the royal family cancelled the work schedule when she was required to participate in the video call, which inevitably led to suspicions about the real health of the elderly. In the past, the royal family has been found to have concealed the health of the Queen and the late Prince Philip on more than one occasion, including the announcement of the Queen's diagnosis, which is believed to be inconsistent with the real time of diagnosis, as the royal family refused to release the Queen's test results after Prince Charles was diagnosed. In the social media platform, a netizen talked about his suspicions. The netizen pointed out that the royal family may have been forced to announce the test results only after the Queen had shown obvious symptoms that could not continue to be concealed, and the statement released after Her Majesty's diagnosis is likely to be made by the staff on her behalf, in order to convey to the outside world that the Queen is in good shape and does not need to worry. These speculations have sent many royal fans into a panic, with many netizens saying that their greatest fear now is the sudden announcement of the sad news of the Queen's passing, which is more worrying than letting them slowly accept that the old man is in poor health. One user wrote, "We lost Prince Philip last year, just 2 months before his 100th birthday, and now Her Majesty has contracted a virus just before the 70th anniversary of her succession. Oh God, please don't let such a tragedy happen again." In addition, Prince Charles' condition is also worrying, because if the Queen does not overcome the disease, he will undoubtedly suffer the biggest blow of his life. According to royal insiders, Prince Charles is no longer looking forward to his succession to the throne as he did in the past, and is even afraid of the arrival of that day, because it means the death of his mother, and the Queen's infection, and he has a direct relationship, and if no one will ask him to take responsibility, but every day in the future he will be in deep grief and self-recrimination. Infected by Charles in addition to Queen Elizabeth II is the prince's wife Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, who is also currently in self-imposed isolation. Only Charles alone has returned to normal work. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I'll keep sharing more great content.